My superpower? I can smell cheese from 3 miles away. Okay, today we're going to learn about natural resources, okay? And non-renewable and renewable resources. Natural resources. Natural resources are resources that we take from nature, from the ground, from anything in the earth, anything natural that we take, like wood, minerals, rocks, water, anything that's found in nature. And we take that. Even animals are considered natural resources. And we take those things and we use them. That's what a natural resource is. Something in nature that you take and you use. Okay, now natural resources can be split up into two groups: renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are resources that can be replaced if you use them, or they don't go away. For example, forest. Forest is considered a renewable resource because you could chop down a tree and you could get wood, but you could also plant another tree to replace that tree. Okay, you can renew that resource. Or you could say water is a renewable resource because there's a huge ocean of it. And if you take some water from a river, it'll always be replenished, replaced, renewed by the water coming from the ocean or from another water source. And then there's non-renewable resources. And these resources are resources that cannot be renewed, cannot be replaced, or they take a really, really long time to replace them. An example of this is things like metal from the earth, or coal or oil. With metal from the earth, you can go and you can dig and you can mine, you can get some metal, you get some good iron, let's say. But now that iron's gone, and that iron won't be made. It's gone. It's done. It's not like trees or water where it gets replenished back from the ocean, or you can plant a seed. You can't do that with iron. So now that iron's gone from that part in that earth. Now you used it. Or with coal and oil, they take a long time to make because they're made from dead plants or dead animals. When they die, they go into the earth and the earth turns it into coal and oil. And it takes a really long time to make, so it's not a renewable resource because it takes years, like millions of years, like a really long time to make it. So it's not a renewable resource. And why is this important to learn? Why is it important to learn the difference between renewable and a non-renewable resource? It's because if I were to say, let's have a movie night, okay? Let's watch, let's say, Kung Fu Panda, okay? Great movie. Kung Fu Panda. And I were to tell you, you can have as much popcorn as you want. You can always replace the popcorn. That means that popcorn is a renewable resource because you could always replace it. You could always get more of it. But if I were to tell you, you can only have 10 pieces of candy, that means that candy is not a renewable resource. I can only have so much. I can only have 10 pieces. I can't replace those pieces. Once I eat them, that's it. So if I eat popcorn, I'm probably going to be a lot more generous whenever I eat it. I'm just going to eat it and eat it because I can always replace it. I don't care about eating too much. But if I eat my candy, I'm going to be much more methodical, much more careful by when and how much at a certain period I eat my candy. I don't want to eat it too fast because then I'm not going to have any candy for the rest of the movie. So the same thing goes with non-renewable and renewable resources. With renewable resources, we feel more comfortable using them because we can always replace them. But with non-renewable resources, we have to be a little bit more conscious because we can't replace them. Once we run out, they run out. They're gone. So we have to be conscientious, which means thoughtful of how we use our resources. And yeah, stay in school.